What's going on, everybody? This is Chris Albert. Question that's consistently come up for me personally in my life is, how does one go about changing their circumstances? How do you go about coming from nothing and becoming something? Because that's what I've always wanted to do. I wanted to come from pretty much nothing and come out on top, of the world. That's what we all want. I've come up with a few different ideas and I wanted to kind of share them with you. The biggest thing, I think, that keeps people from changing their lives is the fact that it's fucking hard. There's a lot of things that we would like to change about our circumstances. The fact of the matter is that it's quite difficult to actually do this. This is why most people never actually change themselves or change their own circumstances and put themselves in a better place, because there's a bunch of different obstacles sitting in the way. And I'm reading off of something right now because I've taken a lot of notes on this, so please don't mind if my eyes wander a little bit. The first obstacle is fear. Fear is going to be the number one obstacle that you are going to face when you change anything. It's fear of the unknown, uncertainty about where you're going to end up, the fear of the risk, because anything worth doing in this life actually entails a risk, right? The thing that we worry about at night is that if we try to go out and realize our dreams, what if we fail? What if we fall flat on our face? Fear is going to come for many different reasons. And so you really need to think about how you're going to face fear if you actually want to change something. So if you're going to actually try to create change, you need to think about what you're scared of about that change. You need to sit down and think about whether that fear is based on reality. Is it something that's tangible, something that you're actually scared of, something that you know will happen? Or is it something that you're making up in your subconscious? Because reality, you know that this is going to be hard and you might not want to move forward because it is going to be difficult. For me, in trying to think about these types of things, I really try to think about when I'm avoiding something because it's hard. And this is true in the gym and it's true in life. You need to think about trying to do the hard stuff. You need to, if something scares you, you should go out and do it. Now, I'm not saying go out and jump off a building or anything like that. But, for example, creating this YouTube channel, I'm not a very verbally gifted person. If you haven't noticed, I stutter a lot in these fucking things. But one day, when my buddy Mike Rashid gave me a computer and I was able to save up the money to get it fixed, I noticed that the computer had a camera on it. And I noticed that my buddies were putting on YouTube channels. And I said to myself, well, if I want to get my message out, I need to do that. And I need to get over this fear that people are going to look at me like a buffoon because I have a weird accent, which sometimes I do because I come from the East Coast. And I need to get over that fear that people are going to look at me funny. So it took a lot to do this. And so what I want all of you to do is think about what's holding you back from doing what you really want to do. And then go out there and do it. The next obstacle that you're going to face is comfort. Comfort is being content in the place you are. You might like coming home every night, turning on your television, sitting down, unwinding. You might like the place where you live. You might be content with the people around you. But the thing is, what you need to think about is 5 years from now, if you're still in the same exact place, are you still going to find that situation comfortable? Will you still be happy with yourself? For me, back when I lived in Connecticut, I was in a very comfortable place. I was surrounded by family. I had my favorite bars. I'd go out to drink at them. And my alcoholism led me to find comfort in the area that I was in. Was think about where I would be 5 years from now. And the reality was that I'd probably still be a drunk. So I took the chance and moved out to California, denied myself some comfort. Eventually ended up quitting drinking and was able to pursue my passion and getting into the fitness industry. So when you think about something that's comfortable, don't always think about that as a good thing. Comfort could be your enemy. It may keep you in a relationship that you don't want to be in. It may keep you in a situation that you don't really want to be in because you're settling for the simple comfort that you find in that space. The last thing that's going to hold you back is self-doubt. Thinking that you're not good enough. Thinking that you're going to fail. And what you need to do, what you need to think about is not about failing. You need to envision yourself winning. And it's hard for a lot of people. All of us face self-doubt in some way. I face it every day. But at the end of the day, you need to have some faith in yourself. You have faith in yourself to get this far, to actually think about your dreams. That means some part of you thinks that you deserve to succeed. And you need to go after that part, that particular section of yourself that wants to succeed. And you need to let that take over. So these are just 3 of my points about creating change in your life. Without creating change in my life, I still be the same fucking drunk that I was 10 years ago. But my will, my drive, everything I've learned in the gym, everything I've learned in the Marine Corps has kept me going. And so I'm just trying to deliver a little of that to you. So this is Chris Albert. If you've got questions for me, you hit me up, gettingshredded@gmail.com. Hope this helped out a little bit, and I hope that each one of you gives yourself a fighting chance to find your dreams. You need to sacrifice, be willing to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. Have a good night. Take care.